Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with me, Schaefer D. We're in episode 14 where we're gonna look at mulching the fields so long. Now if we go down to our planting season, we're in August at the moment. We can plant canola, but we don't want to. We want sunflowers. So we're gonna start prepping the fields now so that when March hits we can plant sunflowers. So until then we're gonna be hoping that our eggs and our greenhouses will supply us enough to say, okay, we've done what we could. Now there is no mulcher in the used store, so we'll have to go here and look for it. Mulchers 21, 25, okay, that's 7,000 for a 2.86 meter. I think we're just gonna get into it, buy the 6 meter, get it over and done with. This is a fairly nice unit, so we're gonna buy it. It's 25,000 pounds, 25,500. Let's buy it. So let's jump into our deer, switch on our beacons, let's get cracking. It is raining quite hard. Turn on our indicator, turn that off. So if we can prep our fields for now, that will be a wise choice. By the time March hits, then we can say, okay, turn on our indicator. It seems like there's no traffic coming. Then our fields are fully prepped and we can carry on doing what we're supposed to be doing. I don't think with this mulcher we're gonna require a weight. I didn't even check now with this mulcher that we own now what is required horsepower. I just went in and bought it because we need it. I don't know if our Macy Ferguson will be able to pull it, so we don't put too much hours on our deers. Okay, that's on there. Can we fold this unit up? Yes, we can. Let's go look in our storage quickly. We needed a mulcher. This requires 200 horsepower. And our medium tractor is only 170, so that will not be able to pull it. So put on our indicator to state we're coming back into traffic. Switch off that indicator. We're gonna mulch this field. Straight after mulching I might hire a worker to start cultivating straight off the bat so that we can get these things sorted out. While that's happening, I'll fertilize it as well. We've got a lot of time, but I want to skip through the winter time because then there's not much to do on the farm. I will keep the chickens and everything going. So we've arrived at our first field. We'll do a Rutland run first. This unit's only got 32 hours on it, which is quite a lot on Farming Simulator. In real life it's not a lot, but on Farm Sim it is quite a lot. So here we've arrived at the field. Unfold this unit. Do a headland run first. If we can prep these fields, I mean mulching it, let me just show you quickly. I think it's on here. Is mulching on here? There it is. By applying a layer of biological material on top of the soil, mulching improves your soil and therefore the yield of your crops. Use a mulcher or on stubble after harvesting crops before you cultivate the field. This works for any crop that leaves stubble. You will gain a bonus of your yield for the next harvest. Now, as far as I can see there, it does not tell you when growing grapevines or olive groves you'll cultivate first. Some later, as soon as it does not say how much it increases it by, but it does increase it a bit. So wait a minute. I wanted to say I need to switch this on because I saw a PTO there. Okay, so let's get mulching. Oh, it leaves, it turns a swell over or some sort, or it breaks up the stalks that was left behind. So if we can have this mulched, then we cultivate, then we apply one layer of fertilizer, then we'll plant the seed, we'll land roll it. That should be enough to give us everything we need to continue from there on forward. So I'm gonna try to get everything done within this episode. I'm gonna try my best, except the seeding and the rolling. The rest I'll try my best to get it done, even if I have to hire a worker. Okay, so on the edge of that mud guard there is where we want to be. Let's get a better view of what's going on here. Is that still on track? I just want to make sure. Yes, that's where we want to be. So I can just lift it up without switching it off. On the edge of the mud guard. Yeah, that's where we want to be. So during winter, obviously the pallets will start to pile up, etc. What I will do is I will see if I can potentially stack the pallets somewhere. Oh, that looks so great. Yeah, I'm gonna do another headland run here, just so that we don't have to turn around in our neighbor's field, because I'm sure he won't be too happy with us turning around. I'm just gonna go over the edge a little bit to ensure that I've got everything. I'm gonna do this in third person. We're gonna do a time lapse, and I will crack on with this field. So that we can get this done. So let's get in behind the seat and push on forward. Okay, so this is the last stroke that we're going to go down for the mulching of this field. And I just want to do the headland down there quickly, then we'll set the worker off to do that field there. While that's happening, we can grab the other John Deere and come and follow up here. Hopefully by the time we're done cultivating here, he should be done mulching in that field. Now, just switch that off. Saving. Save me a place to the moonlight. Right. Let's go, baby. Okay, here's our fields. That's been mulched. What's that there? Did we skip a little bit? Plowed. Harvested. Mulched must be okay. There we go. That is mulched. Now that I've went over there, I can go over there again. Is it only that little part there? You know what? Let me go right around, because it seems like it's missing a little bit at the ends. Let's just rerun it again and see why it's saying we've missed a section. Yeah, it shouldn't say that at all. Let's see if there's any difference. I don't think so. No, there is no difference. I'm not gonna waste our diesel trying to prove a point there. So that's mulched. We'll carry on this end here. Create the headland here. What I will do is maybe I'll get the worker just to cross very straight line across, and I'll mulch the little bit in there. This little part of the field is quite annoying. Okay, so we are mulching over there now. Oh, my dog is coming to say hello. Hello, Bella. Hello. Okay, so I'm just rubbing my dog quick. She's greeting me now. Okay, so I'm gonna set the work off after I've sorted out this little triangle here. Then I'll set the worker in motion. So let me get that part done there. Now what? This unit is quite heavy. It feels like I need a weight on this tractor, yeah? Now what I can do. Sorry guys, I know I'm going off topic here, but I'm gonna push forward hard to see if we can make this happen. I'm gonna let the worker take over from me now. I just want to do the edges because I've never left a worker with a mulcher before. That looks like a golden field, like we've got golden wheat in there. Looks nice actually. We've got one more field to come to, so if I can get the boundaries done and that little bit down there, then I can set this work off in motion so that you can carry on with the field, and then I can do the rest on my own. The cultivating, the fertilizing, everything that goes with it. So it's almost 3 o'clock. I really hope we can make it in time before darkness sets in. Switch that on, get the worker going there. There we go. He's heading off to that again. Hopefully by the end of the winter we can put up a production chain I want to get the sunflower oil company in. Build that somewhere. Don't know where though. Maybe at the end of this field. I'm not sure. That triangle is bothering me. I would love to get this to a square field. I'm not sure. I'm not a huge fan of fields that's not square. As you all know by now, I don't like it a lot, but get the worker to run down there. It will make sense for me to put a factory down there, because then we can start making money. I don't want to destroy an entire field just to put up a factory. I don't want to put it at the farm itself, because it will look a bit crowded there. This triangle here should be big enough for that, but while that's happening, I'll still use it for crops. Okay, so let's stop the looker there. Let's do the rest ourselves. See, now the boundary is marked out. Happy about that. Then we'll come in here and stop right there. Now to get that triangle sorted out here. So I can do this quickly. Drop the mulcher down. Let's get mulching. So this triangle that I'm busy doing here now, maybe it's quite a big triangle. Maybe use this for factories, and maybe that small triangle over there for something else, potentially. So a lot of potential. We can maybe get it done, I don't know. Starting to look good. Starting to look good, people. I can remove these trees. This will be a nice area to put a factory on. So we can start running our own productions off there, our production chain. Rectify myself quickly. That will help a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It will be worth it at the end of the day. Yes, you put in a lot of money, but if you look at how much money you're going to take out of it in a year, yes, it takes hard work. We need to get sunflower in the ground and get it harvested, and the equipment that goes with it to get that done is off the chart. That's why now, after this, I'm going to wait until after winter so that we can sell all the additional stuff that we're getting in. Potentially buy that curtain side trailer for all the produce that we're creating with the eggs, because I think our pickup with that little trailer is not going to help much longer than after winter, because every day I'll sleep just to get through winter time until it's time to start planting. Every day I'll come in and just move the pallets around so that we don't block the distribution, fill up the water and feed the chickens. There the rain just stopped. Almost done one little sweep there, then we can set the worker on his merry way with the John Deere. I also think future wise we might be expanding to John Deere only. Now my dogs just entered here into my recording area. So let that worker crack on. Let me just fix up here for my dog. He's got his own couch. There we go. Okay, so it's fixed up for my animals, my personal animals. so let's crack on with our other thing here. Oh, it's parked right by the cultivator. Is it? Now it's time to start flying. While that unit is mulching away down there, I'll start cultivating this along. Now, in the previous episode, 2 episodes ago, we purchased this unit. Wasn't expensive at all. Let's get this going. It's mulched, it's cultivated, so it's preferred to do the mulching before cultivation. I think you cultivate whatever you turn topsoil into the soil itself. So to cultivate it into the soil. Let's turn this unit around. And the headland is done, then we can get cracking, yeah? We can go super low flow. It does look like there's lag, but there's not. It's just the way that the cultivator is eating away at the mulched area. It does look a bit funny though. It does look like it's causing like a shake on screen. Right next to that mud guard there. So we've got huge plans. The only thing is we don't have the finances yet for those plans. So that should be fine. That's the only problem with driving in cabs. You never know when you reach the end of the field. I might even hire a worker to do this, who knows? No, it's not shaky at all. I'm just gonna let it carry on. The mulcher is making headway there, so that's a good sign. We're also making headway, yeah? Only thing we need to do after this is fertilize this field, the first state of fertilizer. Then we're Gucci. We're ready to go. This is a very nice cultivator. I like it a lot. Don't think it's the biggest though. I think they might be bigger than this. But for now, for our fields, this is golden. I really do like this. Our chickens throughout the winter time should be very prolific. We should go to 360 chickens soon per pen. That's 720 chickens in total. Who knows? Maybe we upgrade with another pen. We'll see how things go. Our finances go pan out. The more eggs we can sell, the better. Oh yes, he is definitely making it ready. So things are looking up. I know we're in a bit of a financial burden here. If it wasn't for the collectibles, I'm gonna be honest, I think we would have been in a bit of financial trouble. I'm just gonna let this run straight down. I want to narrow that down. Luckily for the collectibles, it is on easy, but still the market is very tough. Farming Simulator 22 compared to Farming Simulator 19, the market is not the same. For me, I found that the market on here is much tougher than 19's. Don't know why, but it just is. Everything is much tougher on here. We've got mulching. We've got so many more features that you need to tend to. You can't just go and plant and think. Yeah, you get yield bonuses. It's a bit of a situation, but it's not that bad though. I love this game, to be honest. It's a very, very nice game. I think, or not I think, it is one of my favorites at the moment on my console. So yeah, nothing beats it at the moment. I love it, and I'm going to be playing it for a very long, very long time to come. So with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click on the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Every subscriber I gain is a subscriber that I've needed before. I want to do this full time. In order to do so, I need your help. So please let me join in on the gaming community. Subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot if I can get monetized. I want to do a lot of let's play survival modes. There's a lot of things that we need to look at that I want to do. So please, if you can click on that subscriber button, it will help me out a lot. Almost done with this field, then we'll jump straight over to the other field. If the mulcher is not done by the time we reach there, we'll still carry on. If it is done, I'll mulch quickly, move that over to the next field, let it mulch the next field while we cultivate the field that it's on now. Payment to the worker, 129 bucks. I mean, 129 pounds an hour is a lot for a worker, but it's fine. We need the worker. Oof, that's not nice. Sorry guys, OCD kicking in. I don't want to leave anything open. I don't like it. If I watch another YouTube and I see they carry on cultivating, they miss a part here and there, or they harvest and they just leave some of the crop behind. You know, those little streaks on the corners, or where the worker turns around, sometimes they miss a bit. Oh, that gets to me. Not that it's a bad thing. We'll have to do another run here because of this little bit here. But it does bother me to see that. So I tend to do everything, collect everything, cultivate everything up. If I say I missed a little bit, I turn around, I get it done. If you've got any suggestions or something that you want me to do, that you would want to see in Farming Simulator 22, please drop a message, leave a comment. I do look at my comments and I do respond. Then we can see how we can carry on from there. We might be going 200 episodes in this game, who knows. I want to go big. I want to buy these two fields as well. we want to go all the way. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to rush down there just to get the triangle done quickly. We'll give this worker a chance to turn around here. Woohoo! Reverse quick. That's backing up to the max. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Since I woke up this morning, I've been coughing and carrying on. I don't feel ill at all. So no, it's not the famous C word or the infamous C word. I don't like that word at all anymore. I wish it can stop, to be honest. I'm just going to put a worker on this to get it nice and straight. Hopefully our tractor won't decide to jump over to this field or this cultivate spot. Just want to get the triangle sorted out quickly. Don't jump over, please. This has been mulched. You can't mulch it again. Oh yes, he's carrying on where he's supposed to be carrying on. I like that. I need to start getting my feet in the ground here because it's going to be dark soon. And doing this and fertilizing in the dark is no joke at all. The sooner I can get this done, the better. So we're pushing on. We're getting there. We'll be financially fit pretty soon. I really want to get the X9 harvester and also the John Deere tractor. That's such a lovely tractor too. This is alright. I think it's alright. 8R, sorry. I want to get the 9R. I don't know what all the R's are for, but it's not racing. I think it's just something to do with the model base or something to that effect. That tractor is almost where I need it to be. Almost. Then while I go do the headlands of that field, I'll put this one on a worker. So I'm not going to stop there. I'm just going to carry on here. Get this cultivated. This should create a very nice seed bed. If we can just push on, get this done, get the fertilization done, that will be neat. Then we know come March we can put sunflower on the soil. So then we can put down the seeds, seed roll it. I call it seed rolling. Get the roller on that. Happy days. I'm just gonna do this little part here. So should I put the worker on this as it turns around where it needs to? That is almost done. I think it's gonna hit that one sweep down and one up. Then he should be ready. I'm gonna stop that there. That looks nice. Nice and sturdy. The John Deeres are really doing their thing here. Once I've got this unit doing the last field, I'm gonna put a work on this now just to see When I've got that mulching done on that side, while this is cultivating, as soon as I pull that John Deere out, I'm going to get the Massey Ferguson with the fertilizer and go fertilize that field there. So this is going according to plan. I just want to see the turnaround. Once it's done, I'm going to jump over to our other tractor running over there, our 8R, which is nice. I just want to get the screenshot in that one. I'll see he's gonna run a second run there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this one's got one more run left in it. Then I'll hop over to that field there, do the headlands quickly, the bottom triangle and the top here, then I'll set the worker off to do his own thing. Then, as far as field prep goes, we should be good to go. I mean, then it's only seeding, land rolling, and then the second state of fertilizer, unless we get a planter that can do the seed and the fertilizer to put down the second state of fertilizer. That will be good, but we'll see. We'll see, and we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's how the saying goes, actually. But this worker is good to go. Gucci Mane. So I'm gonna take over straight off the bat, pull this worker over here. These triangles are so annoying to me. We're gonna work them out, maybe put something in there that will be viable. Let's get this part sorted out very quickly, because I believe that cultivator is gonna catch up to us pretty quickly. If we can get this part done, that part done, then we're good to go. Then we'll be A for okay. Just picking this up without switching it off. Just a little bit there. I saw it from a country mile away. Okay, so let's push on. It's a never-ending situation, but it's for a good cause though. It's to bring in money. At the end of the day, once we've got that factory going, I'm sure we'll make money out of it. It's not a situation of we can't. I think it will be a very nice factory to have, a chain production to own. The sunflower oil, and I don't want to buy one on the map and drive there every time. I want it here on our own farm. We must own it. So that's what I'm going for. Should be done with this really soon. Then we'll go up that way, and when we start the fertilizer, we'll maybe do that mostly in the time lapse. Get that done. Missed a little bit there, not a big problem. Tractor is coming closer every single turn that I take with this thing. Okay, that's done. Let's pop over there, go up, do the headland there, set this worker off so he can start doing his own thing. While he's doing that, then we can crack on, put the cultivator in here, then most probably get the fertilizer unit out and start fertilizing there. I'm going to set the work on this to ensure that it's nice and straight. It does take a considerable amount of time to get all of this work done, the prep work. I jumped the gun now a little bit, trying to force all the prep work in one day, which I shouldn't be doing. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Most of the prep work, like 80% of it. That should be enough for the worker to turn around, hopefully. Later I must give him like a 3-spot turnaround, so it turns around much quicker. I will check that out now. I'm just gonna leave it on the worker, let him do his own thing here. The cultivator is catching up though, because the cultivator is going, I think, at 8 meters width, and is catching up nice and fast. So we'll see what will happen once we've got the mulching done, the cultivating done. If I can just get to the fertilizer state, happy days. I've read a comment. They're asking me, why don't you get all the collectibles and just buy everything that you need? That spoils the game a bit for me. I don't want to get everything straight off the bat. I just want to enjoy the game. Push on like I'm doing now. When I really need it, I'll go get a collectible. At the moment, I don't know where any other collectibles are. I think it's a bit better for myself to keep it that way. And yes, let's set the work on this. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's go see where our Macy Ferguson's hiding at. How much do we still have left in the sprayer? Oh, fertilizer is not looking so good, but let's see how far we can get with this. I want to spray from here, but yeah, let's just get into it. Put down the first fertilizer state. Yeah, buddy. So veering to the left again, or to the right, not to the left. There's a mark in the field. I'm just gonna bob according to that. We should be able to do all 3 fields in one go. Our cultivator is doing good at the moment. Maybe pull it in here. We'll see if we're short. No, we're good to go. So just keep on pushing like that. 32% fertilizer left. Once he's done there, then I'm just gonna bob over there and carry on that field. We're almost done with the pre-prep work. Nearly crashed there. I'm not gonna set it down. Maybe we should. Yeah, that's wide enough. Take it down a notch. Okay, so that's this field completely prepped for March until we put the seeds in the ground. So I don't know what setting we are now. Oh. Hopefully level 42. There we go. I want to speed things up a little, so while he's carrying on there, I'm gonna try to catch up to him with a fertilizer, so that once I've caught up to him, then we can just put our attention to the last field and we'll be good to go. The mulcher is the big thing. I think I will be able to catch up to the mulcher as well as the cultivator. Yeah, he hasn't mulched a lot yet, but he's getting there. The work is getting there. So spray this line. I've still got 23% fertilizer left. Trying to go as straight as I can. So we're making headway here. It's looking good. It's starting to look very good. We've purchased the mulcher, we own it now. So there's a lot of small things that come to play when we do this. And the cultivator is on its last run. I'll switch this unit off, jump over into this one. We can maybe do one headland run down there, sort out the triangle, set this worker off on its merry way. Ooh, I just crashed. That was my fault. I don't look what I was doing. That was so clumsy of me. The mulching looks so good. Set that down. Get that lined up. Just to get a nice boundary in here. Fantastic. Turn this unit around. I'm trying to be in a little bit of a hurry now, because if you look at the time, it's almost 6 o'clock at night. It should be getting dark really soon. As soon as I set this worker off to carry on, then I'll finish that one line there. Then hopefully by the time the mulcher is done, we can just come and finish this field off. That will be so nice. Take over from the worker. If I can just get that sorted out quickly, but still in a neat, safe manner. Get this going. By the looks of things, the mulcher looks like it's almost there. There's a tree there. I think the mulcher might have like one run left after this one. Hopefully. Set this on a worker. to get a nice straight line in there. This cultivator really is a magnificent piece of kit. I love it. Take over from the worker. Now I'm not going to join these two fields together, because if I want to do separated crops then I can do so. For now, with a starting farm, I'm not going to connect any fields together yet. So I'm just going to switch this off quickly, jump over into this tractor here. Because this one is done, I'm just going to park it to the side. Get the cultivator going. While the cultivator is at it, okay, it's picking up that vehicle that I parked there. There we go, hold that up. Park that there. So let's see. I hope that 8 length was enough for this unit. Jump out there, go to this unit, start that one up. So we're almost finished with our fields. I think this episode might be a bit longer than the rest, I'm not sure. I'll try my best to edit it so that it looks good. Lower that down. It didn't fall over, that's just the way it stacks. Let's start this up. Let's spray the last of this field. Yeah, it's covering the last of it. Yeah, buddy. So this episode might be like 40 to 50 minutes long. That's because we've done a lot, and as you can see the sun is starting to set now. Starting to get dark, but at least we've got good lighting on all our equipment. Yo, the fields are looking amazing. So unfortunately now there's not much we can do until this unit is finished here. I'm just going to park over here quickly. So if that cultivator can get this section done that we need, spraying on. I've caught up to rather quickly. It should save, yes. Just want to see if I see weird marks or anything that's been mulched. So if we turn off the mulching, first state needs rolling. Obviously it's going to need rolling for the next. Oh yes, nice seed bed going on there. So that looks good. I hope that is the color, but it does look like it. We're almost there. I'm not going to start up my sprayer until that unit's finished, because it's just going to be disappointing to me. Let's see what it does at the back. I'll wash the equipment off screen, but we're getting there. everything's starting to look good. Let's see. I love how it swings around on the chains, the animation and everything that goes on here. Just have a look at that. That looks rather good. Everything moves around and all the moving parts, and I love it. When he sets it down, how the chains stretch before they catch on and latch on. So you should have another 2 runs after this, and then we'll be good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out the mace here. Let's start rolling with it, because by the time I'm done, the cultivating should be finished. I'm gonna come from the rear end here, 17% left. Start spraying body. I might be overspraying a bit too much on my right. Now I'm not. That's good. I think I am, but that's still good. Shouldn't be a problem for us. First state of fertilizer is done, mulching is done, cultivating is done. It's only the planting. Straight after planting, we can carry on with what we need to. So I'll just wait for this to turn around. This should only take 1 run down. If I look at the width here, that's more or less in the center. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay, so let me quickly move that unit. Nice. We made it in time. I'm quickly gonna spray this one section, fold that up, move this out of the way. I'll wash all the equipment when I get a chance to do so. Not that it's very dirty at the moment, it's not. But I like to keep my equipment nice and clean. So this unit parked right next to the harvester is the one with the high hours on it. Don't that. No, don't unfold, please. Okay. Macy Ferguson, time to prove yourself. So that's gonna be the last spray work of fertilizer. The fertilizer really comes a long way. I mean, 1 full tank, I think I spray the fields 2 or 3 times with a full tank. Not sure. But this is also going to be the end of this episode. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do give the video a like. If you want to leave a comment, please be my guest. If you want to share this video, please feel free to do so. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, or I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So that's it for this episode, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Enjoy, everyone.